Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. I've got a few makeup, when I say a few, I've got a couple of makeup hauls to show you. So I went to Boots. I'll show you Boots first. So I got some hair products from Boots. I'm not going to show it over here, but if you're interested in seeing them, if you're a curly girl especially, go over to Embracing My Curls. That'll be over there in a few days. I saw these at Christmas. These Laneige, what are these called? Mini Lip Glowy Balm sets, 4 pieces. And then I went back for them because they're £23 and they're literally like that, guys. But you get to try at least a few of the different flavours. So I went back for them and they'd gone. So obviously I couldn't get them. You're getting a couple of samples in here, which I think's nice. So we've got the Laneige Cream Skin Serapeptide Toner and Moisturiser for normal to dry skin. Benefits are they soothe and visibly firm and nourish. And then I've got this Laneige Water Bank one. I actually saw this in Boots and I was looking at it. So this is for normal to dry skin as well. Benefits: replenish and lasting moisture and barrier boost. Main ingredients: blue hyaluronic acid. Anyway, that's that. Then the flavours we're getting are vanilla. You can see how big they are, literally. Let's put it against the hand. I do that on the small items. So 0.17 ounces, 5 grams. So we've got vanilla, we've got sweet candy. So I've tried them all on my lips. What's on my lips now is vanilla. Then we've got berry. Then we've got gummy bear. I tried gummy bear first. I mean, you don't get that much in. It's already down to here. So I should easily be able to pan all of these. I'm going to put these back in the box. So basically, I agree with something but don't agree with other things. Let's talk about that. So I feel like it is a glowy lip balm when you first put it on. You can see it's glowy. And it does smell like they do smell of the scents that they claim, but they don't taste of the scents that they claim. So it's like I said to my friend yesterday, just call a spade a spade. You know, just say it's scented, like it's scented and not flavoured. But does it say flavoured, to be honest? It probably doesn't. Let's see. It just says Laneige Lip Glowy Balm. And then it just says berry, gummy bear, sweet candy and vanilla. But look at the pictures. It's almost like they're saying that's what they're going to taste like. So, of course, I thought that's what they were going to taste like. And they don't taste like that. But anyway, I got them. They were £23. And it said 25% off, or Laneige, you know, hurry, you know, you'll get 25% off. And I thought, well, that's not too bad on £23. So I took it to the counter and she charged me full price. And I said, it says 25% off. And she went, not off gift certs. So, and I went, right, okay. I said, you need to change your sticker then, because it's telling me I'm getting 25% off. And she said, well, you need to go over there and talk to them. I don't work on that counter. And I said, well, there was no one there. That's the whole point. There was no one on that counter. There was no one on the Too Faced counter. It's like, sort your shizzle out. Right, then I went to Superdrug. Yeah, Superdrug. And I've got a cult beauty haul, which I'm going to do separately. I'll just do in a separate video. It won't even take 5 minutes. So, when I went to Superdrug, I saw like this sticker. And because I was so dubious about what happened at Boots, in the fact that he said I was getting 25% off, and I didn't get 25% off. So, the Morphe 2 line and the free inner line, it said £5. And I'm like, That seems a bit too good to be true. So I saw one of the girls that worked there and I said, what's this? She must have thought it was crazy. And I said, £5. And she said, yeah, it's £5. And she said, even that brand there, that free in a brand is £5, and that's really expensive normally. Let's start off with this. I can't remember how much everything goes for, but I'll try and find prices, what they originally go for. But this, I know this was £18 originally, and I paid £5 for it. Everything I'm going to speak to you now is £5, but there are a couple of Relove items, which is a part of the Revolution brand, and they weren't £5. So with this, it says premium formulas are for everyone. This is a toner. Just looks like that. You're getting a lot of product in it, guys. It's 200 mils. I really should have probably got 2 of them, but I might not like it. And then on the box, it says 3-in-1 toner that tones, cleans and refreshes. I presume you spritz some of that onto a cotton pad and not all over your face. So that's that. Let me know, guys, if you've tried this brand, because I haven't tried a lot, but I have got a blush, a pink blush from them, and I really like that. So then I saw this bronzer. This was the lightest bronzer that they did. So again, free in a 658, the matte bronzer, but it did say it was glowy, and I'm like, I tried looking at the compact and it had all gone basically. There was nothing left to it, so I couldn't swatch it. So I just thought I'd take a chance on it. So it's, yeah, like I said, the 658, the matte bronzer. It's not matte though, guys. You can see that's clearly not matte. I do like a glowy bronzer though. And if you don't like a glowy bronzer, you can always pull a matte one out. That's a similar shade to that. And then put that over the top. But I do like glow. Like the Hourglass bronzers from what I've tried in my 2 palettes are both like, let me show you. So I'm using this palette at the moment, the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe. So this is the bronzer. And this is glowy. Let's see. No, this is a lot darker than the other one. So this one should look really good on my skin tone, and that's more orange, isn't it? More warm. So let's rub this off. Back's killing. Right. And then we've got a blush. So this one is the 504, the blush. I don't think they put names on them. And it says you can face anything on that. And I didn't know what this brand was called. I'm like, is it Mina? Is it Freina? I didn't know. Because, like, if you look at this here, it could be construed as Mina. But it is apparently Freina because it's got the number 3 there. It doesn't matter what it's called, does it? And then this is a really nice rosy tone blush. Really smooth. Oh, that's pretty. There was another one a bit darker, or was it a bit lighter? I can't remember. I just thought to myself, I don't need both. And then, I'll save the Relove things for a minute. And then I saw some things on the Morphe 2 line that I'd been eyeing up, and everything was £5. So it's like, come on, come on, come on, let's get something. I did want to get a foundation, but they didn't have my shade. I mean, you know, we're living in the UK, everyone's pale AF. So, yeah. So I'll show you the lightest one. But these little kind of, what are they, quads? Yeah, it's called the Morphe 2 Quad Girls Multi-Palette. And then what it says is, a pop of colour in a snap, create an easy look on the go with a stack of 4 coordinating shades for the eyes, lips and face. Features shimmers, satins and gloss finishes plus a dewy balm for added shine. This one's called Pink Please. I'm wondering now then if I thought it was a highlighter on top, but I'm wondering if that's actually meant to be an eyeshadow. I guess you can use it for either, if it's your shade. I mean, they're really nice and you get quite a lot in there. So it says Morphe 2 there and then Pink Please there. Yeah, Tulip is for eyes, Rosy is for cheeks, Taffy is for lips, and Cherry Blossom is for face. So that's like a highlighter. So I'm glad it has it all on there. I bet I would be able to use that as a highlighter though. Shall we do some swatches? I said to my friend Lisa, I can't do swatches before I come onto my YouTube channel because she's seen all this already. I don't know. Maybe I could use it as a highlighter. And then we've got the blush. Is it the blush? I think so. Oh wow, those two would go so nicely together if I put that all over the lid and into the crease and then that as a topper. What do you reckon, guys? Right, I think that's the lip and cheek. No, that's just lips. I don't normally go in for like digging my finger around things. I think it's gross, but for the sake of the video. And then once the warmth of your finger has gone in there, that's what it kind of looks like. I can see why they brought these out. And then we've got another balm. I think that's for the cheeks. Like to give you that dewy look. I think so anyway. Oh yeah. I should have got two of these. Because the other one doesn't really have that in, I don't think, anyway. So this is definitely the fairest that they did. I don't know if they were doing it for different skin tones. It makes sense if they were. So that's Pink Please. And then we've got Hibiscus Twist. I'm not going to keep the boxes. I honestly don't have room for all this. I don't know why I got it. So that's that. My mum said to me, she said, because I took all my stuff around there last night, she said, is it the same? And I'm like, no, they're different, Mum. Right. So, slightly darker. Why is this bracelet doing its own thing over here? Okay. Let's look at this one then. Again, yeah, you could use it on the eyes, but it's more as a topper. That one's, I like this one better. Just gonna take everything off there. I think I'm gonna like that first one better. But that blush is nice. It's very me, isn't it? For people that have been around the channel for quite a while, it is very me. Oh, it's glowy too. So even if I don't use that first shade, it's worth it. Right, so that's pretty dark. I won't put it on the lips. I'll just swatch it. Yeah. Oops. Got stuff on my hair care. I mean, it doesn't look that dark. Doesn't look that dark, does it? Shall we? Now I really, really want to swatch it. Right, so this is a lot lighter than I thought. I would totally rock that shade. That is that. And then what does the balm look like? The balm's very pink leaning. They're like colourless. So I would wear that. The only thing I'm not too sure about, on this one is that. But we'll see what it looks like over eyeshadow. I don't know if I'd use it as a highlighter. I'm going to try it as a highlighter, but so it's not meant to be a highlighter, is it? So, you know, maybe I shouldn't even try. I'm very, very impressed with these. Really, really like them. And I think they should have been about £15, if, you know, if I'm right. I'll try and get the prices. I know I said that the other day and I didn't get the prices, so my bad on that. And then I know I said I wasn't getting any more foundation, and already in Amazon, I think there's either one. There's definitely the Revlon Illuminance. That's in there. And I think I took one out. I'm not saying I'm going to buy it. I'm just saying it's in there. But anyway, I saw this for £1.50 and I'd been wanting to try this a while. So it's the Relove by Revolution. It's a Super Serum Hyaluronic Acid Foundation in the shade F1. Even this looks too dark for me though, guys. I mean, how can F1 be too dark? And it doesn't feel really light like a serum should. Like, if you to say to me, oh, it's a serum foundation, I just feel like it should be thin. And that one feels quite thick. I mean, it's blending into the skin all right. You can't see any dark patches, I don't think. So we'll try that. And it does actually smell of something. It's not a great smell, but I feel like that foundation would be too light for my niece. But if I don't like it, I'll see if she wants it. So this caused so much controversy. So we've got the Relove by Revolution mascara. This one's for lengthening. Now that I look at it, I don't know if I've had this before. It says long lash lengthening. Anyway, I bought one and the woman was just scanning things in, you know, in my basket. She should have picked up on the fact that it was open. She probably thought that I'd opened it. I didn't open it. I went into McDonald's just to get a snack, like a burger and some fries, because I was eating with my mum yesterday. So I only wanted something light because I was hungry, because I hadn't eaten all day. And I was looking through my bag. I'm glad I did, because this mascara, it was open and I could see black here. So I went back to Superdrug, which I wasn't happy about. And I just said, look, you know, I can't put this on my eyes. Is there any chance of getting a new one? So luckily they gave me a new one without any questions, really. It was only £1.50. If they would have argued with me, I would have just bought a new one and I would have just told them to throw that in the bin, because that's just gross that someone's going into Superdrug and opening mascaras. So for all we know, they could be putting them on the lids and I could have had an eye infection. So no, I don't do that. I don't use makeup that people are using, that especially that I don't know them. So this concludes this video. My rant is over. I bet you'll be glad to hear. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.